Hi everyone, we're Tony, Sonia and Willow. Now imagine you wake up one day and you just think, you know what, I want a bit of adventure in my life. So you quit your job, you sell everything you own and you buy yourself a narrowboat, which you then live on and travel around the country, even though you've never been on a narrowboat before. I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what we did. So if you want to come along for the ride, then tune in and watch Same Ship, Different Day.
Be careful of the bollards.
Bollards are fine. It's the trees you need to be watching.
I am watching the trees. Run, bollards. There's so many hidden dangers. We're approaching a tree.
Right, if I lean it back for a bit.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah, mind the bollard.
Stop telling me about the bollards. I can see the bollards.
They're dangerous, they are. I trip over them all the time.
All I was going to say was, this would have been done, it was just due to be delivered at 3 o'clock today. It's now, what is it, gone 7, half 7?
Must be about 7:30.
It's now about half 7. So this would have been a lot easier if we hadn't been in the dark, as you can see. And not just in the dark, metaphorically,
But
literally.
literally in the dark. It's a good job it's not windy.
I'll tell you what, there was a little bit of wind earlier. I struggled to hold on to it.
Have you got the end? I've got it for the minute.
Oh.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay, we're in.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Laurel and Hardy removers.
Marvellous.
Isn't it? Laurel and Hardy removers. Get off of my back! No job too big.
Could do a bit smaller, in fact. Oh, Willow.
Oh, Willow, really?
Get out from between there, you donut. You helping?
No, is the answer. I can answer that for you. Oh man, I tell you what, that only just fit.
Yeah, only just.
I think maybe next time, I don't know, maybe measure the gaps might help.
Well, Willow ran. She's very excited. I've got to treat me out. Let's go.
All right.
Go on,
One
let's
to go. I'll just step over and then we're going.
Ugh.
Right,
I can't move in this boat right now. I'm just stepping over slippers.
yeah.
Oh, because I just took them off. I did my mercy dash. Hold on. Oh,
I
dear.
can't believe we got all in.
Oh, we're in.
I saw him come off the van and I thought there was not a chance. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, that should have been delivered. It's about 7:30, pitch black.
Right, Willow.
Willow's just checking you out. Want to get on camera? Do you? Have you not been on camera? No, have a little wiggle. Have a little wiggle. Show them, show them. Twerk it, baby.
Twerk it. I'm just putting the clad seal thing on. The seal at the bottom of the tray. So I've siliconed onto it. But this is what the panels are going to sit on top of.
And this is with them both in. If anyone is going to be doing this, we have a spare clad steel, so that thing that we've cut into 2 pieces, we have got another whole piece of that. So if anyone is doing something and they want it,
come and get it.
Come and get it. So there it is already. That's the thing that we're going to be putting the shower panels onto. Right, so it is Saturday morning. We should have left yesterday, but out of the blue, and well, thankful that they did, the marina rang us up and asked if we want to stay for 2 more weeks for free. And we're not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, so we were like, yep, especially as we're not even halfway through doing the shower. We're trying to get all the jobs done at the moment on the boat, and one of the jobs is, if you remember, our display got cracked. We've been having to put plastic bags over it and Pringle ends of Pringle boxes over it. We've tried all sorts just to try and keep it dry. But one of our viewers, Phil and Marianne, they've for months now, Marianne's been messaging me saying that Phil's electrician and they're like nearby where we're going to be at Wigrams, and they would be happy to come along and have a look at it for us. And today is the day they're going to pop down, so really grateful. Hopefully they'll be able to take off the screen and show us exactly what we've got to do to be able to replace the broken dials, because you'll be surprised to know we haven't got a clue.
It's had sealant on it. Yes, girl.
Right, so we are finally getting a bit of help with our display and just seeing how it works, because we didn't have a clue. This is Phil from Phil and Marianne, who are very kindly helping us today. We've got some expertise on the boat. Willow's just keeping guard, making sure everything's going properly. Yes, this is a big point. We would be too scared to do this in case what happened to the...
Well, we'll have a look. I'll have to sort of just score the sealant around the outside if that's all right.
Yeah, of course. You can turn it right way around.
Yeah, but the gauge is turning itself.
Yeah.
You know, so you need to grab the back. Grab the back maybe and try turning the front. If we can get that bezel off, or all the bezels off, then maybe just change the fronts and leave everything connected.
All right.
Yeah, so they're just plugged in.
Oh, fabulous.
So it's just a case of...
Unplug in, plug them in. That must be.
I reckon that is just a...
Oh.
Just spins off.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
We'll put that one back together, but as you say, when it comes to it, that's a piece of cake. All you got to do is, if you got all the numbers, have you?
Yeah, just take pictures of all the front back of them. And welcome to another day of shower DIY. Today is cutting day. We're going to cut the boards, and we've got our template ready. So it's a bit complicated this bit. Mind your head, Bupper. So the template, we're going to line up with this ball here, cut round the shower and the trim, and then measure across to the other side of the wall. So we're putting in this panel first because it is the biggest panel and the one with the least fussy business, and it's also the only one with a straight side. So we're going to use this side to sit the panel flush with that. The problem we have is that at this corner here is slightly higher by about 1 millimetre in the tray than this corner here. So when we cut the board, we're going to have to come down at a slight angle from the corner. I hope that makes sense.
Put that little shape down there, and right across on a slight slant. Right up to that corner. And now we're going to transfer that measurement
I've lost my pen.
onto the board. You'll see a lot today of Sonia losing the pen, losing the ruler, will to live, her marbles.
Patience!
Patience.
With my gopher.
Go for this, go for that, go for everything. I've just come back from my second 2-hour round trip.
To Tamworth.
Yeah, because we don't know what we're doing. Every now and then we go to do something, it's like, oh, we have to have this, and you have to put it up now, so I have to go off because delivery's 3 to 5 days, and we haven't got 3 to 5 days.
Yeah. 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
Right, so using the template, we've just marked the curve for the ceiling up to the edge of the wall. So we've got the bit where the access panel is. There's our mark.
What have we done now, Son?
So we've now finished off the template. We decided not to cut into this because of all the wiring behind it.
Yeah.
So we've just finished off the template. That should do it.
So your template now goes all the way across. So we're now going to finish transferring that
Onto the board.
onto the board and then cut that bit.
And then pray.
On the side.
If this isn't right, that's 50 quid donor tubes.
DIY in a small space, people. Sonia's doing the praying mantis at the moment.
I don't even do yoga. Right, so that's that bit.
Yeah.
Now we need a right angle to the end, right?
I can just move it and slide it along. You can go exactly where you want. You don't have to climb over the table.
Why didn't you do that before?
Because I was just thinking, what is she doing?
Well, because you didn't move it. Right, can I get down now?
Yeah. Right. Now this should be the deepest cut, son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what Glorietta fan once told me.
I thought it was the first cut.
No, she said it's the last cut. She said it just didn't work too well in the lyrics of a song.
Right, so this is the moment of truth.
Yeah, so remember everything is. I'll just set the camera up in a good place. We should have recorded this. This is properly Laura Harding removals.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
So, in case you were just gathering that, that went pretty much how we'd expect it to go, and how you probably expected it to go. So we're going to go off, take the dog for a walk, have a little think about it, and come back. But we're still hoping if we just trim off on that far side, down there, that it might just slide in still. It doesn't look far off. But yeah, these things never go well. Well, that's the end of another day, so it's Tuesday night. As you can see, we trimmed that little bit at the top. So just up there, there was a tiny little bit, it was blocking it when we was pushing it across. Once we've cut it, it fits in quite well. So tomorrow we've got to put all the glue on the back of it and put it in place, and that'll be one down. And we've then just got this one. Doing that porthole is going to be interesting. And we've also got to leave that there because that's where the pipes are behind. So we've got to keep that as well. But yeah, it's coming along. So what the plan is, we want to get this stuck on, and we want to cut out the template, and it's this bit going down here and then going across. If we can get both of those things done and stuck on, we will be very happy. So we've got a nice toasty warm boat. Sonia's just taking Willow out for a last little wee before bed. The dog, not Sonia, because that'd be weird, wouldn't it? So see us in the morning.
So, good morning. We are cracking on today. No messing about. We are just gluing. It's hard to do one-handed though, but this is where we are so far. As you can see, very small spaces, so footage is going to be of a constricted nature. Plenty of sticks-like stuff. There you go.
Perfect.
So, keep your fingers crossed this stays on the wall.
Going back opposite to what they did, really.
Yeah.
Pretty much done what they showed on the videos, isn't it? It's just, wrapped it.
Wrapped it.
Right, so it is stuck. We've got a couple of clamps on. Could probably do more clamps, but we've got a couple of clamps. It's all on. And it kind of just grabbed it a bit. In the videos, it shows you just push it on and the glue sort of sealant grabs it. Adhesive, whatever it is we used. We didn't believe that. We thought it was going to be standing here pushing it against the wall for 15 minutes. But it seems to have done it, so we'll just keep around and make sure it doesn't come back off, but looking good.
This is our third template we've made today. Nothing on this boat is straight. It's really hard work. I thought it'd be so easy. Just draw a rectangle, they say. No, you don't just draw a rectangle. Just getting a right angle is hard enough. But we've got this as our second try. We've done a template for this triangle here. We're now just doing a template for this triangle here. Just testing it out. But that is winner, winner, chicken dinner. Chop that top off.
Yeah.
Boom. So that's templates for this bit at the bottom. We've got an access panel, which is giving me nightmares because we're going to have to do cut the board and then cut the access panel out. That's that. The triangles, don't even want to think about right now. This one particularly. But we've got a corner trim going on here. And then this board will cover any gaps down that side. But this, don't even talk about that right yet. We'll do that tomorrow. But we're doing that today. Right, so we've had to be really, really careful with planning this one out because we're cutting from the reverse side so that we don't get any splinters. We need to make sure that when we cut the triangles that the pattern is going to be the right way round. And we also have to make sure, so we've marked up top, bottoms, because we don't want the pattern to be not match. And then we have to consider the tongue and groove bit. You've got like these clip tongue and grooves in here. So yeah, it's a lot to think about.
For our tiny little minds.
Honestly, sometimes just sit there and go, right, I just need to get my head around it because it's just too complicated. How people do this in 2 hours, I don't know.
I feel like lots are going into my brain and then it's like just spilling over the sides.
Your cup is full.
My cup is full of... Basically, these are our 4 templates now. They're on the back of the shower panel, so we just now need to cut them out.
Obviously, you've got the screws on there at the moment, holding the panel on. Yeah. Wow.
Now, obviously, just remember, if you're watching this, we are professionals. Okay?
This is not how you do.
No, this is how you do it, but don't expect yourselves to get exactly the same result. I was going to give you a little bit of background on the one we're just doing now. So this one goes right in the corner. It was the dodgiest little shape, but it's got a tongue and groove bit on it. So we've not been able to check yet to see if it finishes, if it fits in, because obviously if we put the tongue and groove in, we won't be able to get back out again. So we're just hoping that when we put it in this time, with all the glue on the back, as you can see, someone's just doing now, it's got all the glue, it's got the sealant going down the bit where you click it in. And now is a moment of truth.
That clicks in there. In there. Oh my life. Oh my life, it's going in. Finger stuck. Oh baby, look at that.
It fits perfectly. You can barely see the join. We'll have a new bit going on it. That's quality, that. And so it's the end of another day's decorating. We're just tidying away now, just give you a final look. So that's up. Both of those pieces, a little triangle bit at the end has fitted in up really nicely. So they're there. We've got this one waiting. Basically, we've got this one to slide in behind the big one. So we're going to wait till the 24 hours drying time for the glue kind of thing. And then we'll slide that in, check that it fits, and try and sort out the bit about getting to the taps in there, which we'll show you about tomorrow. This one here fits perfectly there, but we don't want to put it on until we put this one in, because if we put that one on, it overlaps. We've got all sorts of problems with that one. So the sticking bit is really easy, really easy. So we're just waiting for, get that bit in, that bit in, that bit in, and then we're on to the porthole. And wait till you see what we got planned to try and do the porthole. Thanks to Tim for all of his advice.
Right, good morning. It's about 20 past 8. And this is my second job of the day today. I've already been out with Willow. She wakes us both up when she wants to go out in the morning, which is great. You wake up with a big wet nose right in your face. And yeah, that's the sign that it's time to get up. Tony tries to grab a few extra minutes sleep, but she then spends most of her morning just running backwards and forwards, waiting for everyone to get up. But my second job is to do the fire. So we've got up this morning. There are some little embers in there, but so we've had a good fire all night. It's on 24/7 during the winter, or as much as we can make it 24/7. But I'm going to stoke the fire up now and get it ready for the day. Ooh, some embers in there still. So we're using our Lecto sawdust heat logs today because they give, first thing in the morning, they give off a really fast hot heat. I had to break it enough. I'm not saying you're nosy, pup, but you are nosy. It won't be long before that's all nice, toasty and warm. And to add insult to injury, what Willow often does is she gets us up because she wants to go out for a wee, and then she comes and has a nap on the sofa in front of the fire. And now we're all awake. The penultimate template. Here we go. Oh, look at that baby. Come on, shift your bum over a little bit. Yeah, take a little bit off that side.
Push the bottom in as well.
Actually, wait a minute. I don't know why this should make any difference. I think it might.
Perfect.
Perfect. Right, you will notice though, we have no hole. This is the tricky bit. So one of the suggestions, one of our viewers suggested that if we could take the glass out and draw around the porthole from the outside, we'd get the position of the porthole exactly right. So Tony's going outside in the rain to draw the circle on the reverse side of this. And then we're going to use the porthole lining and some measurements to actually get the porthole measurement on the outside. But what we most importantly is to get the hole in the actual right place, not close. It's got to be exactly right. So this is our way of doing it.
In the rain. Hasn't rained all morning. We took so long doing everything. I'm now in the rain.
Okay, you come back. Moment of truth time. Ta-da!
You've been framed.
Oh,
Oh, look at that, son.
oh my god.
That is absolutely spot on.
I think we should just leave it like that.
I reckon we could. Just paint it grey.
No. Yes. Because I think that is as successful as we're going to be today. I think we should just stop now.
Right, just going to point out at this moment, right, today is Thursday, so it's midday-ish on Thursday. This video goes out tomorrow, but members, this goes out tonight for the members, and they get it without adverts. So it's going to be some frantic editing, but I want to try and get to the end of the tiling bit, the shower boarding bit. Shower boarding sounds like a torture, doesn't it? Didn't mean that, obviously. So yeah, once we get the shower boarding done, we should get all the information we need. So yeah, this is going to be a bit hectic today. And also, tonight, Storm Owen's on its way. 80 miles an hour winds, which is brilliant. Can't wait. They're going round at the moment, walking around the marina. I can see him in the background who was working, going around doing all the storm checks, like making sure the ropes are all right and everyone's tied up securely and everything.
The pontoons are secure.
Yeah, so, yeah, great fun. Right, so Sonia has drilled the hole, ready to use the jigsaw to cut out the circle. We didn't film her doing the drilling that holes, but there is another hole. We'll show you that one after. But yeah, worked really well. Right, I've pretty much done the whole circle. I'm just going to film. Sonia wanted to have a go, so I'm going to just let her finish it off. So I'm just going to let her do the last little bit of the tricky circle.
Thank you.
And there, I just feel that little bit of glory at the end. So I feel like she's taking part. Right, another blah blah blah, moment of truth, blah blah blah. Will it, won't it, blah blah blah. So I've already been told you can't push it all the way in, so spot on, son.
Got a bit of a wibble there.
Yeah, but you'll have the...
I can shave that off, can't I?
Any tight ones you can do with the Stanley knife from your hooligan days.
Yep, from Peaky Blinders days.
Peaky Blinders days, yeah, on the boat, definitely.
Wow.
Perfect, son. Right.
Let's have some lunch.
Bit of lunch. And the dog is like...
Manic.
Desperate to play. Desperate to play, ain't you? You want to play ball, don't you, pup? You want to play ball? All this DIY nonsense. Let's play ball. Let's play ball. We now have all the parts cut. The trims that we can do trimmed. So rather than show you putting each one in individually, we're now going to cut it down. And this is what it looks like when we're finished. Hopefully. Obviously we live on a boat, so I can't get a full shot of it. So I'll just kind of bring you around. Porthole's still to go on. Right the way down. Right the way up the other side. Taps on. Stage 1 complete. All good now is just a bit of silicone, all that kind of stuff. A few edges we need to put bits on.
Trims.
We've got some trims to put on. And then it's starting on the shower quadrant. Joy of joys. And that's where we'll leave you. Make sure you tune in next week, where hopefully we'll have finished the whole shower room and we will be back on the cut. And more importantly, with Storm Owen hitting tonight, we'll still be afloat. But join us next week to find out. Thanks for watching, everybody.